When I got accepted into my dream college with a full scholarship, I waited for the moment my family would finally be proud of me. Instead, they hid the acceptance letter, pretending it never arrived, because they didn't want me to outshine my sister. For years, I thought I wasn't good enough, but now, those same relatives who tried to bury my future are at my door, begging for my success to save them. Growing up, favoritism in my house wasn't a secret. It was the air we breathed. Emma, my older sister, was the golden child. When she got into community college, my parents threw a dinner party with balloons, cake, and gifts. When I got into a top university, with a full scholarship, they didn't even mention it. My mom just shrugged and told me not to brag. I tried to brush it off, but the cuts kept piling up. Emma got a brand new car for her 18th birthday. I got a second-hand laptop, and a warning not to spend too much time on it. Emma brought home mediocre grades. My parents praised her effort. I brought home straight A's. They told me not to let it get to my head. The worst came years later. While cleaning the attic, I found a dusty envelope. It was addressed to me. My heart raced as I opened it, and there it was. My official acceptance, scholarship included. They had hidden it. They had stolen my chance, my future. For years, I had blamed myself. But it wasn't me, it was them. At first, I wanted to scream, to demand answers. But then I realized something. Yelling wouldn't change them. So instead, I stayed quiet, and I built a plan. The breaking point came at dinner one night. Emma announced she needed a new car, because the one our parents gave her at 18 was too old. And of course, they nodded, promising to look into it. Meanwhile, I was still driving my beat-up car from high school, the one I paid for with cafe tips. That was it, the final straw. The next morning, I went to the bank, handed over every dollar I had saved, and drove home in a used hatchback. It wasn't fancy, but it was mine. No one could take it away. And that car, it became my freedom. With it, I worked extra shifts, took night classes, built skills, and slowly built the life they tried to deny me. The real confrontation came at a family dinner. Everyone was their cousins, aunts, uncles. As always, the spotlight was on Emma. My parents bragged about how close she was to finishing her degree. I stayed quiet until someone asked, "So, what are you up to these days?" I smiled. "Actually, I just got promoted. My company's flying me out next month to meet with the partners." Silence. Forks clattered. Faces froze. Then, casually, I pulled out my phone. "I actually found something recently. My old acceptance letter. The one you hid." My mother went pale. My father stammered. Emma scowled. I leaned forward. "You tried to bury me, but here I am, thriving, without you." No one spoke after that. For the first time, they couldn't erase me. After dinner, my phone blew up. Long texts from my mom, excuses from my dad, and a bitter one-liner from Emma. "Enjoy it while it lasts." I ignored them all. Weeks later, the inevitable happened. They called, asking for money. Emma was drowning in debt, and suddenly, I was the one they needed. My father's voice cracked on the phone. I almost laughed. The old me might have said yes, but that version of me was gone. "I worked for everything I have," I told him. "Without you, and I won't hand it over to the people who tried to keep me from ever having a future." Silence, then a broken, "So that's it, I said. "Family takes care of family, right? Except you never took care of me. Don't ask me to take care of you now." And I hung up. It hurt, of course. Some part of me still wanted parents who would cheer me on, but wanting it didn't make it real. What was real was the life I had built without them. That night, I poured a glass of wine, sat in my quiet apartment, and for the first time, their rejection didn't weigh me down. It set me free. They tried to erase me, but I wrote my own story anyway. And the best part, I didn't need them to read it. They tried to bury my future. And when I built it without them, they came crawling back. I said no. And for once, I didn't feel guilty. I felt free. Have you ever had family or friends who only remembered you when they needed something? What would you have done if you were in my shoes?